What is going on? Today on Dylan Talks Tone, we are going to play more with some Telecaster stuff. And we are going to do top loader versus string through. Can you hear the difference? So this is kind of a fun experiment. One of the things that this classic Vibe 60s Tele that we've been working on in the last few weeks is a bridge that we can actually do top loader or string through. And so we're going to do that experiment. If you're new to the channel, this is a series. I don't know how many videos we've got, like 3 or 4 now. Working on this guitar, doing some Tele upgrades. We put new pickups in it. We put new wiring in it, new pots and cap and stuff. We did a setup on it. We looked at the quality control, all that kind of stuff. So this week we're going to do string through versus top loader thing and see if we can hear a difference or how does it feel. You know, there's going to be probably a pretty spirited conversation about this in the comments because people feel very strongly one way or the other. But what I want to do is just kind of experience it for myself, see how I feel about it, see if I can convey to you through the internet as best I can how it feels or what it does, and we'll talk about it and why. So first things first, look at the bridge with the regular string through setup. If you see the angle of the strings over the saddles, you'll notice that they're at a certain angle. I would say almost 45 degrees. But that's going to change a lot. I'm going to be future me, past me, and what I'm going to do is edit right here after I've already changed the strings, even though I haven't yet. See the difference in the break angle? There are some theories about it. One myth is it doesn't change the string tension. The string tension remains the same because on a certain scale length at a certain tuning, the string is going to be at a certain tension no matter what, okay? When you shorten the scale length, the string tension changes when tuned to a certain pitch. When you lengthen the scale length, the string tension changes when you tune to a certain pitch. If the string tension changed, you would be at a different pitch. It would be out of tune. So that is a myth that needs to be dispelled right now. However, the break angle equates to some of the downward pressure on the saddle, and it also affects how much string outside the tension area from the nut to the saddle is on the guitar. So like on a string through setup, there's like that much string that goes all through the guitar behind the bridge. When there is the top loader version, there's only like that much string. And some say that they can feel that difference of string outside of the tonal area, which there is some physics to support that. Can real people in real situations really feel it? Good question. Those are things that I cannot convey to you through sound, so I wanted to kind of explain them a little bit. But let's do some befores. This is going to be a regular Tele, string through the body, and this is what it sounds like. Let's go ahead and get the strings off of here and see what they sound like when it's top loaded. Okay, so this whole top loader versus string through thing. A couple of things we need to talk about first. One is people are going to say new strings. So the strings that were on the guitar were only on there since the setup video. I haven't really played it that much. They're probably less than an hour. So they're very new strings. For most of these tests and videos that we do, the guitar always has new strings on it because I swap them over so much. So what you heard with the string through, the guitars are probably only like an hour old. Of course, we put new strings on it to go top loader. It feels different. It's like you changed weights. Is it a lot? Maybe not. It's almost like you went from halfway from 10s to 9s, if that makes sense. It's a little bit different, so it feels a little different. I don't know that it necessarily sounds that much different, but it does make you play differently. I played it for quite a while, not what you just heard on the video. I played it for a while to just try to get a good feel. And I've done this before, but one right after the other is what it would take to feel a difference, I think. So what I mean by that is you play one, switch them over, play the other, you'll feel a difference. Play the same guitar for another 2 days, and I don't know that you would ever notice it again. It's like relative one to the other. See, that's a funny thing. All of these videos, or all of these types of things, like, this is better than that because whatever, and they come up with some mythical reason why something is better. And honestly, when you A-B them back to back, you could feel it for a little while, but then after that, the relative difference just goes away and you just play the guitar. Like, it just doesn't matter, just play it. So it's kind of one of those interesting things. I'm probably gonna put it back to string through the next time I change strings on this guitar, because I like to fight it a little bit. I like, you know, my favorite guitars are Tellies, my Gibson SG Junior. You know, I like kind of imperfect, harder to play guitars. I like that stuff. So I actually like the normal string through. Tone wise, the only thing I'll say tone wise is there's no sustain difference. The sustainiac people will go all off on that, but there really isn't any difference. You can feel the vibrations of the guitar maybe a little bit different, like it changes how much it resonates in your hands, but that is another rabbit hole for another video. It will make you change the way you play because of the tension difference, so therefore the tone will change some, probably, because of how you attack the guitar will be different. But for most people that try it, they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's a little different, and that's it. I don't know. Get in the comments if you've tried this yourself with the same brand of strings, the same gauge of strings, the same everything, or try it and then let me know in the comments. See what you think. It's just kind of 6 of one, half a dozen the other. How do you like the feel, I think? I'm going back the other way. Thanks for hanging out. This has been a fun little experiment. It's been one I've been meaning to do again. If you have any questions about it or comments, chat, be nice in the comments below, as well as make sure you hit the subscribe button. Next week, we're going to do a Tonewood shootout. So make sure that you are here for that. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So that's what our next video is. It is a Tonewood shootout, and I think you will be surprised. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next video.